the six brothers and sisters of my grandma, along with their families and children and wives and husbands. You can imagine how many people this is. And my great-grandma and my great-grandpa, sorry I touched this all the time, were killed that night. So my grandpa actually saved my grandma's life for the first time. They went to the woods, and then they went with Israel and Sophia, which was my grandpa's parents, and they split to two different homes. Two different Goy's family agreed to hide my great-grandma's family. Do you know what it means to hide Jews back then?
Yeah, breaking law.
It's what?
And?
Breaking the law.
And?
They would kill you.
Yeah, you die.
Exactly, yes.
What's your dad's name?
Daniel.
Oh.
Yeah, his family weren't in the Europe, so they weren't in the war, so I'm not talking about him, but his name is Daniel. Thank you. So actually you were right. If you're a Goy and you were caught hiding Jews, you would be killed. It's not even a question. So two Goy's family, different Goy's family, actually agreed to help my great-grandma because she was helping them when they needed it. So Abraham, Israel, and Sophia went to one house, and the two brothers of my grandpa, Abraham, and their wives, so it's 4 and 4, went to a different house. So they were split between two houses. In the summer, they would be in the basement, and in the wintertime, they would be in the attic, just because of cold and warmth. And it took over 2 years, and they hid there for over 2 years. Do you know what they ate for 2 years?
Bread.
Black bread.
Right, you were right. Or one piece of bread, or one potato. Among them 4. So they needed to split one potato to 4 people each day. What my grandparents did, they actually saved one potato twice a week, and they fasted twice a week. If you think about it, eat one potato and divide it for 4 people, they were fasting almost every day. But they wanted to have more food for the other day, so they would save one potato and eat it the next day so they could have 2 potatoes for the 4 people. Plus, they said that they would fast and pray to God, so he would hear their prayers and maybe help
Them survive.
The survivor. Okay. When the announcement came that the war was over, my grandpa, Abraham, which was, again, stubborn and very, very wise man, said, do not go out, it's not safe yet, let's wait more. So instead of, because everybody was so thrilled that the war was over and they just went from their hide and stuff like that, but he knew it's still dangerous to do so, so they waited like 3 weeks to go out. They went for the other family, right, to search for their brothers, and the other family said, oh, you lost them. They went to the farm to look for you guys. So remember, it's the end of the war. There's no more war. There's no more Nazis that wants to, catch you. And they're going to the farm to look for their sons and my grandpa, brothers and wives. So they're looking in the farm and they don't see anyone there. They asked their neighbors, have you heard what happened to my brothers? So one nearby neighbor, says to them, I know what happened, I'll take you there. So he takes them up to the woods, because I told you it's a farm, it's like near the woods. Took them to the woods and they found the brothers and their wives dead on the ground, and they were shot in the head. So my grandpa asked, how could this be? They were alive, they came after the war to search for us. What happened? The neighbor said that another neighbor, which obviously wasn't so nice, took them to the woods, saying that he knows where Abraham, Israel, and Sophia were hiding. He took them to the woods, saying that he would help them find them, and shot them in the head after the war was over.
Ukrainian, right?
What?
Ukrainian guy.
Ukrainian
Or
guy. Yeah, they were Poland. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you're right. So again, my grandpa saved my grandma and his parents by being stubborn and not going right after the war was over, because there were still people who were looking for Jews to kill them even after the war was over.
Do you remember what Mr. Hessen told when he came back from Kazakhstan, right? He was not. They told him not to come back to his hometown.
Yeah,
Remember?
because the Holocaust.
Yeah, because Ukrainian people or Polish, whoever stayed there, they didn't want Jews to come back to their houses because they already occupied their houses.
Yeah,
Romanians were very cruel too.
Yes.
So that Israel and Sophia they died?
No. Sophia and Israel were together with Abraham and Stacia. The one who died were their two other boys. My grandpa.
Your great uncle.
My great uncles. Yes.
Well, that person that told your grandparents, right, great grandparents, where their brothers and sisters were. If he knew where they were, why did he just leave them there, not bury them?
It was war. You have to understand that there were, I'm sorry to say, dead people all over the streets. It wasn't unusual to see people, and I'm sure he had other things to. It was war, so I'm sure he had his family to look for, but I don't know. Yes.
You said that all four of them split up into two houses. Then you said that the bread was split up into four people. Wouldn't each
Okay, I got
wouldn't
you.
it be split
Four
into
people. So my Stacia, Abraham, Israel, and Sophia were four people in one house. In the other house were the two Abraham, my great uncles, two of them. Okay. His brothers and their wives. So there were four and four. It makes sense now? Yes?
You said they hide in their house for 3 years. The war was 6 years.
Over 2 years, and obviously until the Nazis invade Poland, until it happens, like, it's not happening, one night to the other. So my grandpa is actually already dead, so my mom told me what she knew, so I really don't know the dates, and I'm sorry for that. But
It's easier to understand because war was officially over in 1945, right? But the place where they lived, okay, was liberated earlier, like in 1944. Okay, so they probably started hiding in 1941 or 42, because Germany did not invade Russia until 1941.
Okay.
Okay, they invaded Poland in 1939, but not the Soviet Union.
yes,
Did they ever find the neighbor that killed your great
you never find it. Okay, any more questions?
Yeah, I have a question. Okay. All right. So